Well, there's only 3 games left in the NBA season.
Yes, and the Jazz and the Lakers are fighting for the last spot. So, Brady, who do you think it's going to be?
You know, I have no idea. The Lakers hold that 1-game lead over the Jazz, and they do have a guy named Kobe Bryant. He does not want to miss the playoffs. Well, next on sports, Black Mamba beast mode. Kobe torched the Blazers for a season high as the Lakers try to shut the door on the Jazz playoff hopes. And life after sports. We'll show you what the future holds for BYU athletes who aren't headed to the pros. Sports is next. Stay tuned. Fans always get excited when one of their favorite players makes it to the pros, but what about the ones who don't make it? 11 sports reporter Mark Chalice shows us what comes next for the BYU athletes who'll be going pro in something other than sports.
When BYU fans think of Craig Cusick, they think of this game-winning putback against Utah State. Now he's graduating, and basketball will be just a memory. And with an accounting degree in his pocket, Cusick will be set to pursue his real-life dream.
My dream is to start my own business. So that's the dream, but I might have to obviously go work somewhere for a few years and get some experience.
It's the same for the large majority of BYU athletes as well. They put their athletic careers behind them at graduation. BYU athletes are used to the spotlight. Thousands of people have walked through these doors and into the Marriott Center to see them play. But now that they're graduating, they're going to have to move on to their private lives and private careers. Athletes prepare for those careers here in the Student Athlete Academic Center. It's here that they really define their futures because their studies are more likely to give them a W in the long run.
Going into their senior year, they really realize, okay, am I going to be able to make a career out of this sport or not? And that's when I really start seeing a change and a refocus on, okay, the career part's also important.
The Academic Center doesn't abandon athletes at graduation. They continue to work with them to help them into the career field. On the BYU campus, Mark Chalice, 11 Sports.
NCAA reports say the percentage of college athletes who go pro is below 2% in all sports except for baseball, which sits just above 10% because of its extensive minor league system. Well, BYU's got a guy who's part of that 2%. Ziggy Ansah got his official invite to the NFL draft, making him one of 23 confirmed guests in New York. April will be a month to remember for the former Cougar. On top of the NFL draft April 25th, Ansah earned Spirit of Sport honors at the 10th Annual Y Awards just last night. The race for the final playoff spot in the NBA's Western Conference looks like it'll come down to a photo finish between the Jazz and the Lakers. If LA misses the playoffs, it'll be just the 6th time in their 65-year history. Kobe trying to make sure that doesn't happen, draws the and one there, and then cutting through traffic to get to the cup for the reverse two. So much determination, though. Finished the first quarter with 17 points, and he's just getting started. Kobe can play offense, he can play defense, doesn't make a difference. The boy will fill up the Gatorade cooler, walk the dog, and paint your back porch. The block, and then look at the passing. Then Kobe says, pass me the ball, I don't need a pick at all. Kobe leads the way for the Lake Show with 47 as they beat the Blazers 113-106. The Lakers got some separation from the Jazz with that win last night. Both teams have just 3 games left to play, and LA holds a 1-game advantage over Utah. The Jazz, however, do own the tiebreak should the two clubs finish with the same record, and the Lakers have to deal with 3 teams that are already playoff bound. While some teams are looking to get into the playoffs, Eric Spoelstra is just looking for his players. LeBron, Wade, and Bosh all sitting out last night. Could be a problem to have your top 3 scorers out, but that's what you have role players for. Rashard Lewis, 3-ball corner pocket. The 14-year vet put in 17 as LeBron's replacement. Well, he's getting a little help from his supersonic teammate Ray Allen. Draws the harm and gets the shot to drop. Mr. Shuttlesworth with 23 points as Miami clinches home court throughout the playoffs, 103-98. The Heat may have been without their big 3 last night, but there were 3 guys at the Masters Par 3 Challenge that made up a legendary trio. Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer. That's a combined 13 Masters championships. Here's another 2-time Masters champ, Ben Crenshaw. He's the oldest player in this year's tournament at 61. This is his 42nd Masters, and on the 7th hole, the par 3s yesterday, he places the ball on the right half of the green, lets it roll. Useful shot. One of 2 aces at the par 3 contest, and the fans just love it. Crenshaw, as animated as his body will let him be, does a little 2-step for the crowd. And just to look at the leaderboard right now, this last updated just a few minutes ago. Mark Leishman, the Australian, leading the pack. He is 6 under par through 16. Tiger Woods finished up the front 9 at 2 under. He's still there after 11 holes. He birdied 6 and 8. And the reigning champ, Bubba Watson, is 2 over through 12 with 3 bogeys and a birdie on his front 9. A little fun fact about the Masters, you go to a baseball game and you got to pay an arm and a leg for some pizza, a hot dog, and a drink.
Oh, yeah. So expensive.
It's really bad. The Masters, you can pay $1.50 for an egg salad sandwich or $2.50 for a barbecue sandwich. How about that?
No way. Well, they must be trying to make up for the expensive ticket prices.
Tickets will kill you. They're so hard to get and so expensive.
I would have to break my entire bank account just maybe even to get in the front door.
It's bad.
Well, thanks, Brady.